everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, hi, welcome, join the enthusiasm, subscribe. So in today's video I am going to create this makeup look, and yes, I have nails on today. Guys, nails, like I never have my nails on. Yeah, nails. I know you guys were expecting a neutral makeup look because so many of you have requested that I recreate the base makeup look that I did in my last video, the lipstick swatch video. But you guys, it's spring, and in spring we just ditch the neutral makeup look for a few days. And yes, the next video that I'm going to upload will be a neutral makeup look. This is going to be a spring makeup look, and it's going to be inspired by flowers, and it's going to be inspired by, you know, the kind of weather right now. So I'm going to start with my eyes today, and for that, first of all, I'm just using my normal base, that is the Neutralizer concealer and this LA Girl concealer. So the first shade that I'm going to be taking is this pink shade from this Tammi and Revolution palette, and I'm going to pack it on my eyelid with this dense brush. Once it's there, I'm not going to blend it, I'm not going to touch it. Next I'm going to take this red shade from this Revolution Reloaded Marvellous Mattes palette. Just going to pack it on the same brush. Make sure that you wipe off the previous color. Now I'm just going to pack this right above that. Now next I'm going to take this orange shade from the Tammi and Revolution palette, and I'm packing this one above that. When I say above that, it's not actually completely above. Like, I just make the shades overlap in between. I'll blend out this orange, which means we'll start blending now with the help of this yellow shade from this Revolution Reloaded palette. There are two yellows over here. One is a bright yellow and the second one is kind of a pale that has more orange to it, which matches my backdrop, actually that kind of yellow. So I'm going to take the pale one first and then we'll use the bright one. I'm just taking this yellow and I'm using the same brush for all of this. I'll tell you guys when to switch brushes. Like, I don't like washing my brushes, so I just use one for everything. Now I start blending from here, and I go very gently so that, you know, I do not move the color. Although you will be moving the color a little bit, but you don't have to move it a lot. Now once I'm done with this, I know that that brush is not going to blend anymore, so I'm just using this blending brush. It's got a pointed kind of a tip, and I'm just keeping it here and I just start blending it to make it look a little bit softer. Next I'm just going to take that lighter yellow shade, this one, and I am going to, you know, brighten this up a little bit. Next, I am going to wipe this fallout really properly. The next step will be my concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD in Pure Beige, and I'm just going to apply that to my under eyes. I'm not taking it up above or it will just mess up the things. I'll just blend it till there. Now for my lower lash line, first of all, I'm going to take this pink shade again. So this is the brush that I'm going to use. It's flat and it's kind of a blending brush. So I'm just going to take the pink and I'm going to pack it really close to my lower, lash line. So once the pink is packed, I'm going to blend it with red. Once that is done, obviously this looks thicker than this one, but I'm going to kind of cancel that out with yellow. So I'm just going to take that dull kind of yellow shade first, which has more orange in it, this, and I'm just going to kind of buff it in this area and on my lower lash, starting from here. Because this really cancels out everything and it blends everything really nicely. So I'm just going to buff it in as much as I can. And it also gives you that really beautiful ombre effect. Once that is done, I'm going to take that bright yellow now. Kind of packing it here first. Now I just applied a neon kind of a shade in my inner corner because that, that captures a lot of light and it makes the whole look really vibrant. And I use this shade from the Tammi Revolution palette. Now next I am going to do my face, and the first product for my face that I'm going to use is this Neutrogena Hydra Boost capsule and serum. I bought this serum to use during the night time, but actually this has got some really fine sparkling particles or glitter inside. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps. That's a lot because this spreads like hell. So I'm just going to, just because I have concealer in this area, I'm not going there. Now for my cream contour, I'm going to mix this LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer in dark cocoa. This is very dark and very cool tone, so I'm just going to mix this with my foundation and then I will be contouring with that. The foundation that I'm going to mix is this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. It's still very dark and it settles really fast, so first of all let me blend this. So I can do all of this with my bloody finger. I don't need a brush. Give me a sponge, some long nails. I'll do my whole makeup with that. So the next step will be my foundation. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40 and I'm just going to use this. Also, just ignore my hair, it's like a mess. I don't know why, I just don't want to do my hair. I'm not interested. I remember that once I used to be really interested in doing my hair, but at that time I was in school, I guess. And you guys, these schools, I really despise, despise is the word. 2 plates, plated, whatever you call them. Yes, 2 plates, like the one where you do this. I just hate that stuff, and that is because I wore that freaking 2 plates until I was in college. My college was not actually college. After high school, for standard 11th and 12th, that's what we call it. I went to a Catholic school and there the rules were strict, you guys. You just have to look ugly. I know some of you will be coming for me, saying that discipline is discipline, but whatever, like that discipline, it was so, like, that was the hardest period of my life. Like, you cannot grow your nails. There used to be a freaking odd line where aliens used to stand, and yes, that's the word for them. Like, I actually felt like alien if I had to go to the odd line. So you know, you cannot grow your nails. They have to be like dude, I used to like press them like this and then show them to whoever was checking those nails. The thickness of the ribbon also like mattered. You cannot apply that thin ribbon because you can look a little bit good in that, so you have to look ugly. So basically you have to apply that thick ribbon in the two plates. So yes, for me, I never liked my school uniform. I never, like, some people are really like dramatic. They love their school uniform and they're like, just why was school over? They just want to be in school for their whole entire life. But I'm like so damn happy that school is over and college is over and all of that is over. Those two plates, you guys, I don't know how to do plates. Like, I really do not know. I cannot even make one plate with my own hand. I had to take help from my mother daily before going to school. I just used to sit in front of my dressing table and she used to do plates for me. So daily, I was really tired of those two plates because they were like really hanging like and I don't like that. I just hated that idea of two plates. And what I did was I chopped off all of my hair. I had like really short hair in standard 12. Apply some false eyelashes. I'm just going to do my eyebrows and I'll be back. So next I am going to bronze my face. So for my bronzer, I'm using this Bahama Mama bronzer. So for blush, I'm going to use this Milani blush in 09 Red Vino. This is the baked powder blush, which is super pigmented. It can be even more pigmented than an eyeshadow. So generally I do not go for blushes this pigmented, but today I'm just going to do it. Like, look at that. Now for highlighter, I'm going to use this Miss Claire Shimmer Brick highlighter. So for my lips, I'm going to use this Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Madison Red. Now I changed my lip color because I was not exactly liking that color. So the new lip color will be in the description because actually I forgot what I applied. So this is the completed look. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.